Greetings and welcome to another episode of Former Fans Perspective. It's your boy, Mr. 2000. Like, subscribe, share this post, comment. We're going to get into this. All right. Ambulance just passed by. I wonder if y'all heard that. Brandy Norwood. Let me just get this out the way. Brandy is one of my favorite all-time female R&B vocalists. She is definitely one of the greats. She is like, for real, one of the dopest to ever do it. She has a pretty consistent album discography that I really enjoy. I probably need to go back and listen to her later albums. I haven't really listened to her albums after Aphrodisiac, but I will say that Aphrodisiac and the albums that were behind that one, I really thoroughly enjoyed. I actually have a lot of favorite songs. She really makes a lot of good album cuts. The singles are decent as well. Definitely deserving of her title as one of the greats in R&B and pop, actually. And under any other circumstances, I would have bowed down to her and I wouldn't have said nothing. I've actually avoided any and all controversies that go against her and her family out of respect, because they definitely go and do. She does what she's supposed to do. Now, my problem with Brandy right now is this whole Jack Harlow thing. Okay, I want to point out a few crazy conspiracies, and I want to point out a few obvious attempts at shade on the situation. First of all, Hot 97 was dead ass wrong for playing Angel in Disguise as the song they were trying to get him with. Because let's be real, if they would have played The Boy's Mind, he would have probably knew immediately who that was. At worst, say Monica instead of Brandy. Two, not everybody knows that Ray J is Brandy's brother. That's just, it's not that, it's common, but it's not that common, you know? Like, it's almost, the only thing that's a little bit more mysterious is Samore and Nia Long. A lot of people don't know their brothers and sisters, their sisters. I'll say brothers and sisters, women. But sometimes people just don't know. And the fact that Jack Harlow is a young buck, that's another thing that bothers me about this thing. He is young. He is not, I don't expect him to know. I don't expect any kid to know the knowledge they know. That was my generation. You know what I'm saying? That's my generation. Brandy, you came out when we're basically the same age. I think maybe you're a year older than me. I'm not sure. But I don't think that Jack Harlow meant any harm by not knowing who she was. And first, India Irie came for him, and I thought that was kind of whack. You know, literally, 1998, Brandy had released the album that we speak of, if I'm not mistaken. Never Say Never. Never Say Never is like, I think that's like my second favorite Brandy album, second or third, I don't know. I have to do a countdown of Brandy albums. But Jack Harlow was born March 13th, 1998. He's 24 years old currently. You know, he's Caucasian. He's a hip-hop artist. Okay. There's no rule that says a rapper must know any and all black culture icons. Now, Brandy has just became that cultural icon status in the last 10 years. She's definitely been one of the elites as far as just her dopeness, but at the same time, the icon status has just kind of set in with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I'm not being hateful and anything like that. I just feel like we got to give him a pass. Now, if it had been a situation where they played, I don't know, a Jay-Z song and he didn't know it, then I would have had some questions for him. You know what I'm saying? Only because he's a rapper. He's not a singer. He's a rapper. Okay. India Irie decided she wanted to throw her 2 cents in. And and Brandy responded to that, but it was a playful response. You know, that's all it was. Now, Jack did kind of throw a little shade. He made an Instagram post where he posted a picture of her and Ray J and played her verse off of Never Let You Down on the Kanye West Graduate album. No, not Graduate, but Late Registration. I'm tripping. And it was funny, but it wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't like he called her out her name or anything. So Brandy goes, as you know, Brandy was in the now canceled sitcom Queens that was on ABC. Got canceled. And I had to go. I watched it the whole season again this past weekend. I kind of see why it was canceled, but we'll get into that on another episode. Brandy went and made a whole rap diss song using his First Class beat, and it's mid at best. It's not the best shit in the world. It's not, oh my God. And a lot of you people are really showing your dick riding abilities by saying, oh my God, this is dope, Brandy. You need to make a rap album. Oh my God, this is, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't want to hear a rapping Brandy album. I don't at all, first of all. Second, Brandy, you really stepped out and did this the wrong way. Because here's the thing. If he listens to it and says, it goes the high road, I'm not going to respond to her, I bow down to her. Now it makes you look like a clout chaser. It makes you look like somebody who's trying to capitalize off this, which there's nothing wrong with it, but there's another way to do it. You literally could have asked him to do a remix to First Class and had you sing on it. That would have been a way to go. But you decided to make a rap diss song, I guess, and show your bars. And it sounded like whoever wrote your raps for Queens wrote that. And I don't like the voice. You know, I'm a queen. I hate that shit. I'm sorry. I love you, Brandy. I love you to death. And on Queens, it was cute because I understood what Queens was. And that's why, even in Queens, the show, I was really like, man, I wish they let Brandy sing more because your voice is beautiful. It's very, very, it's classic. You have one of the most, Brandy has one of, if not the most unique voice in R&B today, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. There's nobody, the only person that can fuck with Brandy is Monica. Period. Today. I'm not talking about, people say Whitney Houston. No, Whitney Houston is no longer with us. Whitney Houston was her mentor, so it makes sense that Whitney Houston would gravitate to people like her, Kelly Price, Faith Evans. There's like a whole class of 90s R&B females that are amazing. You know what I mean? So there's nothing, this is not me throwing shade at her. This is me saying that Brandy went about this entirely wrong. She should not have made that song. Because it makes you look thirsty, it makes you look like you clout chasing, and you know, and nobody, a lot of people, you can tell the dick riders in the comments. Oh my God, Brandy, you're so amazing. That verse was fire. It was mid. It was mid. I'm sorry. It was mid. The verse was. It felt like it was a Queen's verse, and she just rewrote a couple of words to it. That's what it felt like. It didn't feel like a Brandy. I didn't like it. I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's mid. It's mid at best, and that's what it is. Brandy, I really want you to focus on singing. Give us another classic album, and or even go on tour. Something. Do something else. Let this go. Okay, he didn't know who you were. Okay, I know a lot of people that don't know your music. I know a lot of black people that don't know your music outside of your singles. You know what I'm saying? I remember I'll play Aphrodisiac and people won't know what it is, and people are like, you should know her voice. No, not all the time, because Brandy, her voice is so unique, she can literally switch it up. I played Aphrodisiac for the homies not too long ago. They didn't know it was Brandy. They thought I was listening to a new artist. They thought it was a new album. I said, no, this album been out for a while. This album came out like 2004 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to understand, not everybody knows everything. There's no book that says you got to know everything about black artists to be doing black artists. If that's the case, a lot of black rappers shouldn't be here because a lot of them don't know hip-hop. Jack Harlow at least admits he didn't know who he was, and he kind of came close. He said Ray J's sister. Ray J said no, because that probably made Ray J feel good. Damn, he knows me over my sister. So, you know, Ray J's ego is probably to the roof. But, Brandy, you know, I love you. This is no shade. I'm not trying to shade you. I follow you. I follow your mom. I follow your brother. I actually stood next to your brother at a concert. He came to my city in a concert. We were both watching Marcus Houston perform. It was back in like 2005, 2006. I stood next to Ray J. And actually, at the after party, I actually hung out with Ray J for a little bit. So, But I am a huge Brandy fan. I'm not even like knocking her for any part of her career. I just think this was stupid. I don't think she should have did this. What do y'all think? Hit me up, Mr. 2000 on Twitter, all social media, or comment here. Let me know what your thoughts on it was. And again, hey, this is only a fan's perspective. Holla at your boy.